So Lena Dunham is back in the news for another extremely classy act. She just came out with this wonderful photo shoot with a headline that says, Lena Dunham poses legs akimbo while she reflects on her future in a Trump world. To quote an extremely popular Twitter account, Godfrey Elfwick, what better way to reflect on your future than showing off your arse cleft in a photo shoot? Just pure genius. The article in Nylon also includes a rant by her about how she's going to be as nasty as she wants to be, and she doesn't care if she's not liked, which has been made quite evident by her behavior throughout 2016 as she continued to move towards being less of an actress and a producer and more towards being a political figure. Unfortunately for Lena, due to her stunts, she's had a bit of trouble being taken seriously. Even her fellow left-wingers are utterly perplexed by her behavior and are hardly interested in having her represent them. Left and right, I think we can agree that next to violent acts, Lena represents some of the worst political activism on the planet. So I hope while she spreads her legs open in front of a camera for no apparent reason, she reflects on 2016 and some of the stupid decisions she made. For example, this gem. I haven't had an abortion, but I wish I had. Even many in the mainstream media who are quite pro-choice recognize that abortion is still a pretty sad and traumatic thing, and wanting to celebrate or advertise it more is pretty damn morbid. Or maybe she should reflect on not just that photo shoot she came out with this week, but the dozens of nude or semi-naked photos she seems to be obsessed with publishing. I love the fact that we don't have to wear niqabs in the West, and I support everyone's freedoms, but just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. I get the idea of trying to show that women are real people too, yada yada yada, but I don't think that means eating a cake naked while taking a dump. There's just no reason for that other than being gross, Lena. I just don't get it. Why not try normalizing showing ankles in Molenbeek before jumping to naked cake bathroom breaks, or maybe just never jump to the naked cake bathroom breaks? My point is, no one needs to see all these nude photo shoots, Lena. No one. And then, of course, this year, Lena was one of Hillary Clinton's biggest supporters. And it's not her support of Hillary that people were criticizing, but once again, the terrible form of political activism that she used. Just check out this beautiful disaster, sensual pantsuit. I think the like bar says enough, but let's just watch this clip.
She worked harder than her man did, still saw her grandkid, and people have the nerve to ask her what her plan is. The plan is to...
Yes, Lena, people have the nerve to ask her what her plan is because she was running for the freaking presidency. Some people need more to go on than just, she has a vagina, but apparently you don't. And Lena couldn't just leave this video to being a terrible rap. She has to start stripping halfway through and show us her body once again. And she even included a clip of a guy in the video saying, Lena, this is unnecessary, please stop, why are you doing this? So the self-awareness is there. So why does she keep doing this? Why does Lena feel the need to keep stripping and being gross every single day? Why do I keep seeing her come up in my social media feed advertising her 13-day periods? Why is she so desperate to be disliked? Why? If you've ever read Lena's book or followed her social media, her life is the definition of too much information. And she's managed to mix that TMI lifestyle with political commentary to make an entirely new monster throughout 2016. But luckily for Lena, it's a new year. You're off to a bad start, girl, but it doesn't have to be this way, Lena. You can do some sit-ups. You can not take naked photos of yourself constantly. You can go to a doctor about your 13-day periods. You can just be a normal left-winger and not pro-get pregnant for the sole purpose of chopping up babies. I mean, as a right-winger, I kind of appreciate what you're doing for our movement. But Trump won. It's time to stop, girl. So Lena, will you reflect on this year and on the year to come under Trump while posing with your leg up for no apparent reason? I implore you to fix your life and not make yourself a spectacle to be laughed at every turn. It's not too late for you. I'd be happy to mail you some sweatpants and a gym membership. And for those of you watching who want to help out too, send her some encouragement under the hashtag #NewYearNewLena. Send her some fitspiration or maybe some reasonable liberal literature suggestions. I don't care. I was enjoying watching the train wreck that was Lena Dunham 2016, but Lena, you're only 30. We can still turn this thing around. Hashtag New Year, New Lena. If you enjoyed that video and want to see more of the Rebel Media, then please like and subscribe.